Hi, beauties and gentlemen. We're back like we never left. Join me as I recreate Diana Ross's makeup from this iconic 1969 look. I'm starting with One Size Secure the Blur Primer. Now I'm going to go in with NARS concealer in the shade Cannelle, and I've been preferring to do my concealer before my foundation recently, kind of to give it a less harsh effect and to blend it out better once I put my foundation on. The NARS concealer was running out, so I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Pearl and just finish highlighting the spots that I didn't get to with the NARS concealer. Now I'm going to let that concealer dry down a bit, and then I am going to blend it out, starting with my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. And then when I get to my eyes, as usual, I'm going to blend the edges out first and then make my way to the center. And as y'all can see, I'm still drying underneath my eyes a bit as I'm blending out the concealer on my forehead. Now I'm going to go in over my face with my foundation, and I'm going to blend even over the parts that I highlighted. Like I said, I want it to be kind of subtle, the highlight, so you can still see the brightness underneath the foundation, but it's not like overpowering the way that bright concealer can sometimes be. Also, Diana's look in general was very understated, very subtle. The only thing that was dramatic about it, you'll see later, there was a bit of the bronzer on her cheeks, and also the eye look was dramatic, but the face itself was pretty subtle, so that's what we're going for. Here I'm just setting under my eyes with a bit of One Size translucent powder. And then I'm going to set my whole face with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation in the shade 350. Next, I'm going in with Fenty Beauty Bronzer in the shade Private Island. This is to attempt to get that bronzy depth in my cheeks that Diana had in the photos. And then I went underneath that bronzer with a contour color, and that's just an old palette that I have that I always use for contour. It's my Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics palette. And I still hadn't gotten the depth that I wanted, so I went into this Juvia's Place blush palette in the top shade here for a bit of an orange, which reads bronzy on my skin. And I went ahead and put that in those spots, the same spots where I kind of bronzed earlier. And as you can see, when I put this color on, I'm feeling it. I'm like, yes, we're getting somewhere with cooking with grease now. Lastly, I'm going to move on to my eyes, starting with the Beats by Debs Cosmetics in the Buff palette. And I'm going to use shade Sunkissed on my lids. Diana's eye makeup was a nice deep brown, and there seemed to be a pop of shimmer on the lid, but it was kind of hard to tell with the lighting in the video and how old the footage is. I don't know why all of the makeup that I want to recreate lately is so lash heavy, and if you know me, you know lashes are my least favorite thing to do about makeup, so I went ahead and avoided the top lashes and just used the bottom lashes for the iconic look. Next, I'm going into the shade Third Place for the outer corner of the eye, and kind of the outer half. I've had this palette for quite some time, and I use it constantly, but this was my first time using this shade, and I thought it was really pretty, so I'll definitely be using it more. And now I'm going into the shade Burnt Umber to try and deepen the look a little bit. And I'll be going back and forth between an angled eye brush to get it packed into the outer corner and a fluffy blending brush to try to bring all of those different shades of brown together. Now I'm going into the shade Angel in that same palette I used for contour earlier, and I'm just going to pop some of that in my inner corner. Now I'll be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white to go in my waterline underneath my eye. This will go right above the bottom lash that you see on Diana. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with the lash on the bottom. At first I didn't know whether I was going to do individuals or do the lash strip. When I looked at the picture more, it seemed like she used a lash strip, and when I tried it on my eye, this seemed kind of like perfect at first. Now in the pictures, upon reflecting, do I think this was the best decision? But I liked it at the time. And then I just used some Falscara glue. Now I'm going in with Black Tattoo Matte Liner. I don't remember the brand that this is from, but I'm just going to connect the line from where the lash ends to my inner corner, and also tight line the top lid. And lastly, for the eyes, I'm just going to pop some mascara onto my top lashes. For my lips, I'm starting with brown lip liner from Glam Artist Cosmetics in the shade Culture Reset. Diana's lip in this look was pretty muted, so I had to play around a bit. I did add some gloss at first, which you'll see here. I tried to go for a shade that was similar to my skin tone, but it was reading a little too brown once I had it on. And so I just added a concealer in the same shade as my skin tone, and that ended up giving me the perfect lip look that I wanted. And here is the final look. What do you guys think?